Hi, my name is Brittany Castro, and I am the founder and director of Beyond Asana. And today I'm going to talk to you about my upcoming course that I spent over a year and a half developing with my good friend and licensed therapist, Elizabeth Campbell. So the name of the course is called Rock Your Purpose, and it is an 8-week virtual course designed to help you release your past, celebrate your strengths, and realize your purpose. So before I get into the details, I want to ask you a couple of questions. Do you feel stuck in a life that doesn't quite fit? Do you long for a career that lights you up and creates an impact in the world? And is there something in your past that you feel you need to heal in order to move on? So if you've answered yes to any of these questions, then the Rock Your Purpose program may be the perfect fit for you. So who is Rock Your Purpose right for? Rock Your Purpose is for those willing to courageously heal their past and use and understand their strengths and talents and passions for the greater good. Rock Your Purpose is for those who want change so bad that they can taste it. And not just change for themselves, change for the world as a whole. And Rock Your Purpose is for those committed to digging deep and doing the work. Rock Your Purpose is not for the faint of heart or the lazy. This work will be hard work, and we will be digging deep. And there will be times that you will feel resistance. But transformation isn't always a walk in the park. Sometimes it's tough. And the benefits of knowing who you are and how your unique purpose can create change in this world is so powerful that it's totally worth it. So what does this course include? Rock Your Purpose is broken into 8 modules, and each week you'll get another module. Every Monday, you'll be emailed the course material for that week, and that material includes 1 to 2 workshop videos. So I'll be talking to you, just like I am right now, about the work that we'll be doing that week, breaking it down for you. Then 1 to 2 yoga videos. So I'll be teaching you a yoga practice that's connected to the work we are doing that week. 2 guided meditations, which will be on audio files for you to download and listen to when you can. And then transformation sheets, which you'll do in conjunction with the workshops. So in addition to that, you have the option to opt into our weekly processing calls, which will be your opportunity to connect with the group and to ask questions and to really take what we're doing to a deeper level. What exactly will we be doing in the course? So let me break it down for you. Week 1 and 2, you will be creating a container for this course and grounding into who you are, what your ideals are, like what's really important to you. And so what does it mean to create a container? By this, I mean that we will be creating a safe space in which every week that you come to do these videos and to do this course, you will feel grounded and centered. So this first 2 weeks may seem like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, like can't we just get to the good stuff? These first 2 weeks are vital to get into the good stuff, because in order to dig really deep and to excavate into our past, we need to feel safe, steady, protected, and really focused, right? So these first 2 weeks are really, really important. Now, week 3 and 4 are like the big stuff, really big stuff. We'll be going back, digging into our past, coming into understanding around our childhood, our relationship with our parents or our caretakers, your relationships with any people that were really influential in your life when you were growing up, like teachers or grandparents or friends or siblings, right? So we're gonna be tapping into a lot of this, bringing stuff up and seeing where our wounds are, right? Where past pain or regret or just things that we need to let go of or heal. And then in week 5 and 6, we'll start to come into our strengths in week 5 especially and understand how our past and our wounds are actually quite connected to our strengths. And then in week 6, we'll move into using those strengths, our talents, our passions, our creativity to really understand why we're here and what our purpose is. So with week 6, you will be creating your very own purpose statement that you can keep, use, put in your pocket, and have to really keep you on your path, on your journey of transformation. And then week 7, you'll be taking all of this and putting it into manageable goals, accessible goals, and action steps to take the next steps into whatever it is that you want to do in your life. So any changes that you want to make, any projects that you want to do, things that might seem kind of daunting and scary, we will break down into very tangible and doable steps so that you feel accomplished. And then the final week, week 8, is all about the celebration. So again, this week is like, oh, I can skip this week. No, you can't. The celebration is so important. And not just celebrating, but taking this time to relax, to soften, to receive, and to really give yourself credit for completing this course, because it's gonna be a lot and it's gonna be challenging. So week 8 is all about celebrating and holding space for the next steps. Why should you take this course? So that's a good question, and I hope by this point you're asking that. So I want to tell you a little story about me and my life. So for most of my 20s, I lived in a space of fear, of judgment of myself, of others. I was pretty out of control emotionally, constantly seeking validation from others, especially men, needing to be the most beautiful girl in the room, needing to get a lot of attention. And I didn't commit to teaching yoga quite yet. Even though I was teaching for years, I hadn't completely committed because I was afraid of what society would think. It wasn't accepted by society, so I couldn't commit to it. And I had no idea really truly what I was supposed to be doing. I had an idea, but I hadn't honed it down yet. Then I started getting into some really deep work. I took a trip to Cambodia with Off the Men Into the World. That literally changed my life. I started working with a shamanic healer. We started doing really, really deep work. I started digging up things from my past, bringing them to the surface and looking at them and understanding them. And I started to heal myself. And with that, I began to come into an understanding of truly who I am, what I am capable of in this world, what my talents are, and even things that I might not like about myself, even things that I actually thought were flaws. I start to see them in a different light. I started to see them in a different light. I started to value myself and every bit of myself more. And from this, I didn't need that validation from other people anymore because I had it from myself. I started to get really strong in my own center. And then I took off 4 months on my 30th birthday, right around there, and I traveled around the world. I went to Brazil, Tanzania, and India, and my life just, from that point on, I did a complete 180 in my life. When I was around 29, 30 years old, I changed my friendships, I changed my romantic relationships, the way I interacted with men, I cut off my hair, and really just everything changed. And my focus changed as well. The way I taught yoga changed. And I started coming into this understanding of how I was meant to serve in this world. And from that point on, I've attracted friendships, especially friendships with women that are on purpose, that are connected. There's no cattiness, there's no judgment. It's amazing, it's all love. I created and brought in the love relationship with my partner that is absolutely amazing. We support each other, we communicate each other, we play almost every day. It is a dream and an inspiration to be in the relationship that I have. And I know that all of these things that I created, right, even the abundance of my life, which feels so rich and full, was because I did the work. I cleaned myself out basically and was left with this understanding of who I am and what my purpose is and how I am meant to serve. Right? So I know that if I can do this, so can you. Because while we may look different, while we may act different, while we might want different things, at the depth of ourselves, you and I are the same. You can come into these same kind of awarenesses, and this course is designed for you to do just that. And even if it takes you longer than 8 weeks, right, to complete the course, it's still there for you. You're still putting in that work. And I believe in you. I believe in your future. I believe in your present. I believe in who you are and what you can do in this world. And I believe that if you are watching this video right now, that this course is calling your name and that you need to take it. You need to say yes, not just to this course, not to me, but to yourself and to this deep, deep longing that the sense of yourself that knows that there's more for you has. So check out all the information below. A lot of what I said is written below, and frequently asked questions are below. I really hope that you decide to take this course, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Namaste.